Hello, everyone. It's Matthew. I hope you're all having a good day. And today I thought I'd do a video on coming out. So, for those of you who did not know, yes, I'm gay. And I think that for me, coming out was something that took a long time. Going back when they usually get the question of like, when did you know? I knew I felt differently when I was younger, but I never was really looking to be in a relationship or, thinking about the same gender or anything about being in relationships and things like that. I, at a young age, was always like very self conscious about my own looks and myself. So much so that I was too concerned about that to be concerned about anything else. I actually didn't start dating someone until I was in my 20s. And my first boyfriend that I had was someone I met online in the old AOL chats. And they lived in a different state. And that's really pretty much it. I did not, do it anything other than that, having conversations with them. We ended up breaking up because we just had different beliefs and values. So they felt a certain way about people of different races and nationalities. I didn't know that they had such negative feelings, and I just didn't want to stay in a relationship with somebody who felt that way. So it was hurtful. I went through it alone because you're thinking, and just to know, in my 20s, I didn't even talk to my parents about me dating or who I was dating or what was going on, because there's a certain time frame that you have with yourself where you're learning to accept who you are. And no matter if it's even gay or just accepting your body, your weight, you have a constant change, especially when you're a teenager going into early adulthood, where you're just figuring out how to accept yourself. At least for me, that's what I was going through. And I was very concerned about telling my family and making them feel separated from that. So slowly, I would, hang out with friends who they saw were guys. I would, give them little clues of like my mom says, like, dating. I was like, oh, I'm not interested in dating anyone right now. But anytime I was with somebody, it was with one of my boyfriends who I was dating at that time. And then I finally one day had the conversation with my siblings, told them, a few of my siblings were like, yeah, I already know. And then I think that, for my parents, my mom took some time because I think as a parent, you have a certain picture of how you would want your child's life to be, or, for example, like wanting me to have biological children and things like that was hard. But I didn't take it personally, and I never really have taken anything too personally in regards to those who care about me, because like I said, it takes a while for you to accept yourself. So then in turn, you have to give time for others to accept the changes and the adjustments for who they see you as or your journey. So, I mean, today, my family and I are good. My parents have gone to, Pride and parades like that together. Really, by being exposed to someone who is gay or has a different lifestyle in their own family, I'm hoping not only have I seen it, that, they've been much more open with that conversation. But it gives them also a different perspective on, views and political views and, what they deem as important to them because they have a child who is, that these policies and these things affect. And right after I told them, I was continuing to date, and an interesting fact is like, I continue to still have those areas of self-doubt. I did not feel comfortable in my own skin. I was completely confused when someone expressed they were attracted or even liked me because I didn't like myself. And I was still going through that. And that self-discovery of hating myself and going through everything else that, if you watch my other videos, I have a video about being diagnosed with vitiligo. And that was hard. And one of the other individuals that I dated was older gentleman. I would say maybe 20 years older than me because I was in my 20s. Maybe he's like 40s, yeah. And he had a very prestigious, very nice job. I can't even say prestigious job. And I was dating him for a while. Again, nothing, it's not X-rated here. Nothing even happened. You kiss and like you're young, and it's still my 20s, but start hanging out and driving, going places, going out to eat, and so happens is we park, we're talking, and I look in the back seat and I see like a baby carrier or a baby seat for toddler, and I was like, oh, what's that? And he was like, I have something to tell you. I was like, oh, okay. He was like, I'm married or was married. I have kids. My wife knows, by the way. So she's not, unaware that I am gay and I'm dating. And my wife would like to meet you. So that was hard for me because I'm young and I don't think I'm ready for that. And to be honest, I felt bad, being introduced to his wife, their family, any pain that she's experiencing with these changes. I didn't want to add on to that. I felt like it was something private, even though technically I am dating her husband now. And eventually that kind of drifted parts and ways. I ran into him a few years later when I was going to college. He was actually doing a contract there, renegotiating the unions and that. And it was very cordial. And, I went on to, discover myself and continue to date other people. Been through heartache just like anybody else. I've, also broken hearts, as but I think that if you are, or like me, was really struggling through those times, I look back about, coming out, it was scary. My parents are okay with it. My siblings are okay with it now. There was a long time where I wouldn't even tell coworkers about it because when I was working, I was exposed to lots of people who express their feelings about other people who are gay. And I didn't want to put myself in that situation. I didn't want to be having to feel like I have to defend who I am. Unfortunately, life has a way of forcing you into those situations, and I did have a few of those situations where people told me that they didn't agree with my lifestyle, or I was out in public and they judged me and my boyfriend for who we are. And I don't want to say I hate anybody, because actually I don't think I've ever truly hated anyone in my life, but it does make me sad. It makes me upset. It makes me concerned about how far we still have to go. And I think that lots of those things have really, in the political world, have really changed that, as far as like where I feel that a lot of the progress we've made towards accepting each other at times seems like a facade and shows how much work we still have to do. So with that being said, I passed my 5-minute mark by another 5 minutes, so we're double time. I don't want to keep anyone too long, so I'm just going to leave you with this. In regards to my videos, I plan on continuing to make videos. I hope that we will continue more topics about maybe gay rights and my life. I plan to do another video about weight. I am struggling with my weight. I'm going to try to go through a diet. Maybe we can go through together and go from there. But other than that, I hope everyone's having a good day and take care of yourself. Thank you. Bye.